What is going on, guys? Out with MicroGrinder Poker School, back with a new video for you guys today. This is going to be our final video for 2017, and so it's going to have a bit of a unique twist. So I figured, let's talk about something different. Let's end the year talking about something unique. And so today in our video, we're going to talk about cryptocurrency based poker rooms, because cryptocurrency is all the rage right now, with Bitcoin hitting an all-time high earlier this year. Things like Ethereum, Litecoin, and so forth, all these different cryptocurrencies are turning people into millionaires this year. And now online gaming, online gambling is venturing into this space, not only with online poker, but also online gambling. But I want to talk about some potential future poker rooms that are actually on the horizon right now that are being developed, one with Tony G and one with Phil Ivey. So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you guys are interested in hearing about that, stay tuned, because that's what our final video for 2017 is all about. It's probably really safe to say that 2017 was the year of cryptocurrencies, because this is really when they started to get some steam and to really start making a lot of money for a lot of investors. And I myself have some very small positions in some cryptocurrencies, and I've been watching some of them fairly closely. And just this week, I've learned that online poker, there's some online poker ICOs and cryptocurrency based rooms in development, and I wanted to share that with you guys. There's also another one that I'll share as well. It's not poker based, it's online gambling. You guys might be interested in checking that out as well. But I want to talk about these poker sites, and I want to talk about what we might be able to expect from them, and in terms of adoption, what you guys think. I want to hear from you guys, from your perspective. Would you be willing to give these poker sites a try or not, and do you think they'll be successful? So before we get into that, though, I want to talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is all the rage. It's in the media everywhere. At the beginning of this year, it was at $972.81, and earlier this month it hit an all-time high of $19,926. And so there were a lot of, let's say, self-made millionaires. Somebody else on YouTube, I watched the video and they did this, and I thought it was pretty cool to see. So if you invested, let's say if you invested $25,000 into crypto coins, into specifically Bitcoin at the beginning of the year, and $971, so at the beginning of the year, if you invested that much, you'd have 25.74 coins. And if you sold it when it hit its high at just under 20,000, 19,926, you would have had just over $500,000. Isn't that crazy? So just to think that somebody could get that type of returns on their investment is just kind of absurd. And I think that all this popularity in crypto coins and in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else is really starting to drive online poker in that direction, because we've seen, especially in the US, a lot of people using Bitcoin, where now online poker sites are accepting Bitcoin, where you can deposit with Bitcoin, they hold your Bitcoin, then they pay you out in Bitcoin. Now it's starting to evolve. There's another step where now these online poker sites are starting to pop up. Well, actually, they're not popping up yet, but the development is starting to pop up, where you no longer actually deposit money into, let's say, Bovada or America's Card Room. These online poker sites have a wallet, so your wallet is integrated. So you transfer your money into your own Ethereum wallet, and it's your wallet. It's sitting there. They don't have it on their site, and then you can just transfer your money off when you want to. So there's a couple of big developments taking place. Let's close this out, and let's talk about them. So the first one is Coin Poker, and the second one is Virtue.Poker. And so I thought it'd be interesting to share this information with you, because I have some very small positions in the cryptocurrency world, and I've been learning as much as I can about blockchain technology and Bitcoin and Ethereum, and all that. And I came across these and I said, this is interesting. And I'm wondering how the poker world is really going to embrace this. Are they going to embrace this, or are they not going to embrace it? And I think there's some really big barriers to entry, especially in the UK, where people are used to playing on sites such as PokerStar, and they can use their fiat currency, such as the euro. But in the US, where there's only state-regulated sites, this may actually be a really great solution, but the problem is that it's still illegal in the US. So the way that these work is that, like I said, they're all cryptocurrency based. And the way that it works is that, for example, let's say that you buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, you would transfer it into whatever coin that they're developing. I don't know what their coin is going to be called, but this is based off of Ethereum. They are doing their initial coin offering in January. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, check out their site. Now, this is not investing advice. I'm not advocating investing in either of these sites I'm going to talk about. I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about them. So if you guys are interested in checking them out and potentially investing in them, make sure you do your own due diligence and you actually understand the technology and you have faith in their product and their technology. So everything is in the blockchain, and what's interesting is that their random card generator, everything is posted to the blockchain, so there's complete transparency. Now, they do have a centralized server, but a lot of the information is going to be decentralized in the blockchain. So after you've played, your information is posted to the blockchain. You can actually look that stuff up in the blockchain. In terms of the two options that are being developed right now is CoinPoker, and the second one is Virtue.Poker. On CoinPoker, their team, one of the big names on their team, let's scroll down, is if we scroll all the way down, Tony G's one of the big names on their team. If we go over to Virtue.Poker, they're really, I wouldn't say they're as far along as CoinPoker. CoinPoker, they have a demo that you can play. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, you can download the demo. If you're in the US, I don't think you can play the demo. You may be able to play the demo, but I don't think you can play the games or the free rolls. Virtual.Poker, if we go down to the team, we scroll down to some pretty big names, and where is the biggest name of them all? Phil Ivey and Dan Coleman and Brian Rast. So they have Dan Coleman, Phil Ivey, and Brian Rast as advisors on their team. The technology between both of these different sites are a bit different. I'm not going to get into all the nitty-gritty details, but I wanted to share these with you guys, and I wanted to get your feedback. So there's links to these different sites down in the description. You can click on them to read about them. What do you guys think? Do you think that the poker world is going to be open to jumping ship from our traditional sites such as 888, PokerStars, America's Card Room, etc., and trying these sites out? Or do you think that there's going to be a lot of resistance to change and people aren't willing to jump over to these new technologies? And what do you think about the advisors, Tony G, Brian Rast, Phil Ivey, Dan Coleman? What do you think? Do you think that it's going to be good for them? You think it's going to be bad for them? I just want to get your guys' feedback. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I don't know what the future holds for these two different sites. I will tell you one thing, though. If we click on the ICO for CoinPoker, their pre-ICO sold out in 6 days. So they had a hard cap of, looks like 100 million of their CHP. I guess that's what they're going to call their coins. That sold out in their pre-ICO in 6 days. They're going to be launching their initial ICO phase sometime in January, February. So it'll be interesting to see where the coin sits in terms of its valuation when the initial ICO hits, and once they actually put it on the big exchanges and what exchanges it actually gets listed on. Virtual.Poker, there's no date announced as of yet in regards to them doing a pre-ICO or an ICO. So I think it's interesting. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds for both these sites, but I think it's interesting. Before I leave you guys with this video, there's one other site that if you guys are interested in cryptocurrencies, you might want to check out, and it's called Funfair. So Funfair is very interesting. It's online gambling based. They're creating not only a token, but they're also creating technology. They're creating games, and they're licensing them out for free to companies to use, which is very unique. So you guys might want to check that out. So yeah, so that's, a couple of things I wanted to share with you guys. Funfair, Virtual.Poker, and CoinPoker. If you guys are interested in cryptocurrencies, you guys want to make your first deposit, you might want to check out Coinbase, and I have a link down below, referral link from me. If you sign up with my link, you get an extra $10 after your first $100 deposit. So If you guys are interested in learning more about cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrencies with poker and potentially how you use things such as Bitcoin and so forth and set up accounts and all that stuff for poker for online play, let me know. I may do some future videos, I may not. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. We're talking about online poker and cryptocurrencies. Well, I hope that you guys liked today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom corner to subscribe so you're always updated on all my latest videos. And I hope you guys have an awesome and safe New Year's. I'll see you guys in our next video in 2018. Take care.